Welcome to Girls Got Giggles. Welcome to Girls Got Giggles. Welcome to Girls Got Giggles. Yes, we bring the funny and we keep these people laughing, y'all. Welcome to Girls Got Giggles.
Girls Got Giggles. People think titties is played out, but they not played out because motherfuckers are still buying them.
Okay.
Period.
Real shit. I see people, I'm well endowed.
Yes.
So I talk about breasts a lot. People come to me and talk about my breasts a lot. Men and women. So titties are definitely still a thing.
Yeah. They're classic. Tits will never go out of style.
Tits are classic. Classic tits.
Classic. Hot rack.
I like the name for breasts more than the names for vaginas.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, they got some catchy ones for vagina.
What?
Muff.
Muff? Where's that
I
from?
heard that's old school. Then they got beaver. Then they got let's see.
Beaver?
Fur burger. Yeah.
Oh,
shit like
Furburger.
that.
I'm guessing she's not shaved down
yeah.
there. Okay.
You know what? Because I had got a book or whatever. My mom brought me a book when I was younger.
Oh, shoot.
About growing up, hormones, and
your
body's changing. Yeah, and those were some of the nicknames that was in there. I'll never forget it.
What did your mom refer to your vagina as when you was a kid?
My cat.
A cat? Okay.
Yeah.
Mine was a tutu.
I like a tutu.
My
It's
mom
cute.
was like, anybody touch your tutu?
Okay.
I was like, damn, bitch, that bitch asks this every day.
They gonna get shoot.
Okay, ching, ching, bang, bang, shoot, if they touch your tutu. Okay.
Shoot.
Another girl, I remember being in school and a little girl was telling me that her mom called it a cookie.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that was like, the cookie is bad.
It's a little,
you know what I mean?
Eat my daughter cookie.
Yeah, like.
I'm cool.
Anybody touch your cookies? No, we all share each other's cookies.
Right.
Like, you know
Too
what I
much,
mean?
yes.
Like, it's like, nah, we got to figure out some other shit.
Well, I heard some people call it like a pocketbook. Or
a pocketbook, yep.
Or a star. Somebody I know called it a star.
A star?
A star is cute.
A star is cute.
Yeah. It's
Aw, that's what's up. Getting to know your body as you get older.
It's important.
And it is important.
I don't know why they
and not to
shun
be weird about it either. Like,
Yeah,
don't be weird about it. Everybody got one.
Imagine your mom not telling you about them big ass titties.
Right. Imagine I went my whole life without explaining my breasts.
Right, and your mom like, I don't see them titties. What titties? Like, no.
Man, speaking of eating things,
Okay, yeah. Let's get to the question.
Let's segue into this. I wanted to ask Drizz a question. This is a big back segment. I don't know. We'll do this all the time.
Right.
We might from time to time.
Right.
We're gonna be making up shit, but this is for the big backs. You know what I mean, or whoever has big back tendencies.
Okay.
Drizz.
I do.
Okay. If you can make the ultimate sandwich, what would it be?
Okay.
Come on now, girl. I need to be impressed.
So hold on, I'm gonna get in my vegetarian.
What we
bag real
giving?
quick.
What we giving?
If I get a vegetarian sandwich, I'm gonna just get this out of the way. I'm gonna get a banh mi sandwich, little vegetarian joint, but that's getting out of the way. Now, if I ate meat, I ain't gonna get a sandwich, but I am going to get a sausage, fried hard, either from the little dirty little stand. You know what I'm saying? You know how you bite into it, it got a little crunch. I would like that with some slight hot mustard, sauerkraut. Onion, breath stinking, breath on ass, I don't care, underarms, I don't care. I want the sauerkraut, I want the onions, and I want it on a brioche bun.
You don't do relish?
Oh, I might do a little relish. Slight mayo, because I don't want it too greasy. I don't want my bun I don't want my dog to slide up off my bun.
What? So the mayo helps prevent that?
Yeah.
You taught me something.
No, the mayo, if it got too much mayo, it slides.
Oh.
I'm talking about just a slight mayo.
I didn't even know people put mayo on sausage.
I would put a little mayo, just a
Okay,
dip.
you
Just a
use
little
all,
dip.
you said basically all the condiments.
Mustard, relish. I didn't say ketchup.
Everything but ketchup.
Everything but ketchup. I'll do a little bit of mustard. I'll do relish.
I would have to top that off with like a little slide, like a line of ketchup.
Really?
Like a little line. I need to do a little line of there. You know
okay,
what I mean?
okay.
That's cute. So
I like a little sauerkraut,
So
too.
that's your sandwich. Okay, that's still because it's in bread, so it can be considered a sandwich.
Period.
My ultimate sandwich.
Tell me what you got.
There's more than one.
Oh,
but
wow,
if I have to
okay.
break down,
Just one. Go ahead,
just
Shug,
one.
just
I'll
one.
just break down. Come on,
Shug,
Shug.
Shug,
Give
come
it
on,
to
Shug.
me.
Right, give it to me, Shug. Shit, we might do
Okay.
two. Let's run it back.
Let's run it back. I ain't gonna hold you. I would get a hoagie or a hero, depending on where you're at.
Okay, or a sub.
Or a sub, okay. Long roll, soft.
Long.
Soft roll. You know, not too soft though, but soft enough because you don't want it doughy.
Okay.
You know, I would do light mayo.
Light mayo.
Light mayo, mustard. I'm a mustard girl.
Okay, I like spicy mustard or regular.
I could do both. I ain't gonna hold
Oh,
you.
you gonna put 2 mustards?
Not 2 mustards.
I'm
But
about to
it
say,
depends
not-
on how I feel that day. I
I'm
might be
about-
feeling spicy. I might be feeling regular.
Oh, my DP on the mustard, but go ahead.
Okay, but we'll do spicy mustard this time. We're gonna
Okay.
do a little spicy mustard. We're gonna do it wing, 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 like a zigzag across.
Okay.
Because you don't want to overdo the condiments. Okay, I'm gonna hit them with some Cooper Sharp cheese.
Ooh. I love a good Cooper Sharp.
Cooper Sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit them with that white Cooper Sharp cheese. Lay that across. I want my turkey breast thinly sliced.
Thin.
Peppered turkey breast too. You know the pepper.
Oh
turkey,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know with the edges all peppered, like the edges just laid down with the pepper. Yes. Okay.
I want that. I want that on there. We can do a little lettuce, onions. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not really into tomatoes on my sandwich. I'm not. I just started liking tomatoes as an adult.
Okay.
I didn't like it growing up. I didn't like tomatoes as a kid. I just started liking tomatoes as an adult.
Okay.
You know, I guess my taste buds started to mature.
Okay. Palate is forming.
Palate is forming. I'm like,
Growing.
growing. Okay, the tomatoes ain't that bad, but I still don't like it on my hoagies.
Okay.
For some reason, they get too soggy.
They're not doing the right tomatoes. The tomatoes not firm enough.
Yeah.
They need a good sturdy tomato.
Yeah. I just do a little lettuce, onion, black pepper, oregano, little bit of oil.
Okay.
You
No
know what I
peppers.
mean?
No.
I'll do a sweet pepper.
A sweet pepper.
I'll do a sweet
Got
pepper
to.
on there. I'll do a sweet pepper. I won't do a hot pepper. I'll have the hot peppers on the side that I just dab in my mouth in between bites. Okay.
Oh, I love that. That sounds
Yep.
good.
Cut in half. Don't that sound good?
That
With a nice
sound good.
bag of chips on the side.
Okay. What kind of chips?
Growing up, I was a Dorito girl.
Okay.
You know, childish.
Childish. Okay. Right.
I'll grab a bag of Doritos every now and then. Like
Every now
childish.
and then.
You know what I
Every
mean?
now and then. The
Doritos
still
on my
hit.
sandwich because they hit.
Okay, especially the purple bag.
They hit when you glittery. You know what I
okay.
mean? But I would go for I'm into my baked lays these days. I like the baked
You
lays.
do get the baked lays a lot.
I like the baked lays. I like them. I like the sweet and sour cream baked lays or that cheddar, whatever, sour cheddar. You know what I'm talking about. The cameraman, yeah. They ain't even shook his head on that.
Okay.
I hit him with the baked lays. I might even do, since I got spicy mustard on the sandwich, I can even do a regular bag of lays.
Ooh,
regular.
classic.
You know what I mean? But
Classy girl.
Classy. But the classic sour cream and onions. Ripples.
I'm not mad
With
at
the
it.
ridges on the chip.
I'm not
On the
mad.
chip, yeah.
I'm not even mad at it.
Wow, this is a good conversation.
Yeah, because I could go on. I'm sorry.
I
Because
could.
I got another sandwich. I can talk about another sandwich.
Oh man, I
man.
kind of want to hear it, but I don't know if we have time.
Okay,
but I
it's gonna
kinda
be
wanna
quick because I already know it.
Okay, do your thing.
Hold on.
Hit me where it hurt.
Okay, so
I might have one
it's
more.
gonna be a turkey hoagie, but you gotta gut my bread.
Ooh,
Honey turkey.
Okay, listen.
Honey turkey, but you gotta gut my bread.
I
personally-
I knew I was missing something.
I personally want everything on it. No
Okay.
hot peppers. Pepper jack cheese. I love a good pepper
I like
jack
hot
cheese.
pepper jack cheese.
Either or for me.
Okay.
Pepper jack cheese, light mayo.
Mm.
No mustard.
Okay.
No mustard on her. Extra sweet peppers. Then I'm gonna fuck it up and go get me some kettle cooked chips, barbecue, mesquite.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say it.
Mesquite barbecue.
I love me
Hold
a
on.
mesquite barbecue
When
chip, honey. When it crunch, it feel like your teeth breaking.
Okay.
But you don't regret it
you don't.
because it tastes so good.
They fuck up the roof of your mouth and all that.
Yeah, you got-
Delicious. Right.
Yeah, I like it.
I do.
Yes.
And
Come
I'm
on
gonna
now,
do
mesquite.
it. And then I don't really drink soda, but if I did, ginger ale.
Listen, ginger
Cold.
ale ain't soda.
Ginger ale ain't soda, it's medicine. I think I need my medicine.
Okay, ginger ale is where it's at.
Okay, yeah, cool.
But in my heyday, I was a pineapple soda girl.
Oh.
In my heyday, pineapple soda.
I was an orange girl.
Orange? Okay.
Orange. I love the orange
It grew
soda.
on me later on.
I love the orange soda or grape.
Grape. Yep, grape or pineapple.
Ooh,
that
yeah.
Days can, what was it, 25 cents?
I
I miss those days.
I never was the fan of Days. I
What?
did not like Days.
I was a fan of saving the money.
I felt like once you opened the can, it went flat immediately.
That's true. You got to hurry up and drink it. That's
I
why.
hate the Days soda.
You had to go off that shit.
Yeah, it's
To
basically.
get actual soda.
Yeah.
Wow, that was nice, man. I think I might get a sandwich after this. Cut this part out of the podcast. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. It's like, I don't know who's watching. Okay. But no, I wanted to talk about something a little bit more serious. Nothing crazy, but, you know.
serious.
But serious because Drizz and I, we asked AI. We asked ChatGPT.
Because, you let's talk about the topic.
Okay, yeah,
Go
go ahead.
ahead, the topic.
Okay, so Drizz and I asked ChatGPT. We asked AI, what's the proper dating timeline to build a successful relationship?
And we had to ask an AI because neither one of us have a successful relationship.
So we was like, okay, we're going to ask artificial intelligence.
Okay,
Are we
yeah.
doing something wrong? You
Well,
know, I just wanted to know the timeline.
I'm cool actually being single right now. I'm
Yeah.
you know,
Nobody's
I'm chill.
desperate.
No. Okay, if it comes, it comes.
I'm
when
so
it
busy.
comes,
I'm like, oof. I got like one day for a man. I ain't gonna hold you. I got like one day a week that I can give a man.
Maybe two. This how you got
maybe
something
two.
And get on.
I know. Got a show.
Gotta cook.
Yeah.
Throw
In
it
and
back.
out. Boom. Throw it back. Cook. Ooh, feeling great.
See you later.
How's your mental health? Ooh, ooh, got a show.
Okay. Too
Like
much.
that's my life.
Real
Right?
shit. It's too much going on.
Yeah. So I was thinking about this topic. The reason we asked AI is because we feel like a lot of people, especially people of color, you know, weren't taught how to date or don't know how to date, you know, and now I'm just seeing as a society, all people are experiencing dating issues. Obviously, we see it on other podcasts and shit. But I think like the timeline, I think people got the timeline fucked up. So we asked AI, what is the proper timeline to date? You know, if you're trying to achieve a successful relationship.
Yes.
And what did it come up with?
Or go towards dating for marriage.
Dating for marriage, if that's something you're trying to do. You want to get married.
TaTa, are you trying to get married? I ain't gonna. I'm not even gonna
It's
hold
like,
you.
nah, I would like
know.
to. I think it'll be cool.
I don't know just yet. I gotta see because I gotta marry somebody that got just as much as me.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got shit lined up. Like,
I mean,
in my,
I always
in
wanted to
my, in my
say.
personal life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, if a nigga marry me and we divorce, he can get something. Is what I'm saying.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very selective, just like, but we don't, quote unquote, do the choosing. The man was telling me that. He's like, we choose y'all. Y'all don't choose us. And he was, I think he was right.
I guess. I mean,
But, you know, we choose to stay or not. Like, you know, so, like, we got a choice in the situation. But when it comes down to popping that question, they are the ones asking.
Yeah, I'm not asking.
I'm not about to ask either.
You better.
So, you ever been proposed to?
I don't like the, no.
I have once, but it was some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it and danced with it, and I'm just like,
That nigga went and got me a box.
So I wouldn't account, that's what I'm saying, I wouldn't account it, I wouldn't count this as a real proposal to me. Yeah, I'm about to say, I wouldn't count a real, how it was said, I wouldn't count, like, you playing with me, like, get the fuck out my face.
Yeah, like
so,
it don't count that way, but he had a ring, and I could tell, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, it was crazy. But, yeah.
And you said no?
I was like, I laughed. Because we didn't even have nothing going on. That's how I knew this shit was crazy.
Right.
This was somebody
like
who played games
chatting.
in and out my life. They just wanted to chat. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? This is stupid.
You're stupid.
You
Get
know?
the fuck out of here.
The ring looked like it came from a gumball machine. Everything. I was like, what the hell is this? Where the cameras at?
Okay.
Right here. So, back to this dating shit. We asked AI. And AI told us some things here. It did. It broke it down. I mean, listen, at this point, if you're confused, you might want to do this.
You might want to ask AI.
You might want to ask AI, man. What's the dating, what is this like? What is dating?
But it varies depending on you and the person and how long, what works for. Listen, whatever works for you works for you. This is the answer we got.
AI gave an answer, a disclaimer. They said there's no one size fits all timeline for building a successful relationship. Period. They gave a disclaimer. They know, but they said here's a general guide. Imbalances for emotional connection, communication, and pacing to build something real and lasting with someone. So this is a general guide, but I feel like some motherfuckers might really need this. So let's get into it. Number one, the talking / getting to know you stage, 0 to 3 months. You agree with that? Talking and getting to know you. Yeah, that makes sense to me. 2, exclusive dating. Okay, 3 to 6 months. That's when you, the purpose is to build trust, deepen emotional and physical intimacy, define the relationship. Basically, you cut motherfuckers off. Key moments are already exclusive, talking to meeting close friends, maybe some family. Like you started
6 months?
3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months you meeting my mom.
Yeah. That's what they saying. Exclusive.
I don't know about 6 months. Maybe like a year.
It says key moments. It says purpose. Build trust, deepen emotional, physical intimacy, define the relationship.
My mom 6 months after, because 6 months. What y'all think about 6 months? Meeting somebody's mom after 6 months.
I think that's cool.
6 months? I would give it maybe
because a year is kind of strange.
A year is strange. It's long.
It's
that's
like,
12 months.
Yeah, it's like,
that's
you've been talking. This has been around for a whole year.
A whole year. Maybe 8 months.
You gotta
maybe
get
like
in the
8
middle.
months. Like I don't know. Cause for real, I feel like a guy don't really drop his mask. You talking to his representative for the first 3 months.
Yeah.
To me, first 90 days, that's his representative.
Yeah. Some women too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about from a woman's point of view. Yeah,
Okay.
women too. You know, that's your representative. So I don't know. I'm gonna need a little bit more time if you meet my mom, because my family is sacred to me.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, I mean, it varies for person,
Yeah.
case by case.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Okay, number 3 is the deepening connection stage, 6 to 12 months. Okay, the purpose of this is understand long-term compatibility. This is money habits, lifestyles, beliefs, future goals. That's important.
That's very important.
I feel like shit.
I think that's good.
That's a shit. That's a 3 months for me.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
I'm
in your business.
0 to 3. What's going on? Because I ain't carrying it to 6 months. I don't even know your money habits, lifestyle, beliefs,
Right.
future goals. Like,
Yeah.
I'm knowing that by date 3.
Okay. I'm doing it. Because
I don't know if that's a problem or not, but I need to know, because I got shit going on. So I need to know what you got going on. If we're going to be, because you got to be careful who you connect your life to.
Yeah.
People can lead you down the wrong path.
The most terrible path you
The
could
most
fucking think about.
terrible, you can end up, a lot of things happen. I've seen a lot of people's lives ruined due to the partner that they have chose.
My grandmother
You know?
told me that picking your partner is one of the most important decisions you will ever make in your life.
Yes. That's why I don't think single people should be shunned.
No.
You know, like,
Why are we shunned?
you know, you lonely bitch, but like,
I'm just not lonely. There's other shit that I could be doing.
yeah, real shit. And then on top of that, I think we're being wise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like picking the person and being selective, or like taking your time, dating, experience, seeing what you like and what you don't like. All that shit is important. But they say key moments for the 6 to 12 month stage is vacations together, deeper conversations, managing challenges as a team. That's how you see how you work together. 6 to 12 months. Okay. Deepening the connection.
That's cute.
That's real cute.
That's cute.
So they saying, bitch, you ain't supposed to get flown out till 6 to 12 months. That's when we gonna go on vacation. So you gonna go on vacation in 0 to 3 months though? With a man? Would you go on vacation with a man that you just met a month ago?
It depends. It depends on the man. Not even gonna lie.
It depends on the man.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. Well, and it depends on how I feel about it.
Okay.
You know, if I feel like I'm uncomfortable, like no. But a lot of times I be trying to take my time with it, because I think I will leave you stinking in that motherfucking hotel room. Like, cause traveling with somebody is different.
Yeah.
People's travel style now. Traveling together is pretty.
You really
hard.
get to learn a person when you travel with someone.
Yeah,
you live with someone, or you do business with someone.
Yeah.
And
we survived all that. Period.
We did. I don't think we'll survive living together. I think we would.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do it.
I
either.
don't want to do that.
But I would do it if we had our own headquarters.
Yeah,
like we lived on
Yeah.
like a thing where I need a long hallway.
Yeah.
I would live with you if I had a long hallway.
It would have to be an estate.
I would have to be on the other side of the house.
Yes.
It has to be large.
Yes.
For me to live with any of my friends.
Yeah.
Because like I want to see y'all, but I don't.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to live with my friends. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to be able to get into, if we close, I'll get in a golf court, like,
You
car to go to your
okay?
house.
Yeah, I like that.
You know?
You gotta come over there and see me.
Yeah, like we live on the same grounds, but like you doing your own shit.
I love that. That would be so lit.
I really want
a
a
community.
compound.
Yeah, a little community
that's a
of our
long-term goal,
people.
but go ahead.
Okay, so basically the deepening connection stage, which is 6 to 12 months, like I said, the number 3 on here, it says, what matters is how you grow with each other. Can you talk through hard things? Are you aligned on the big stuff? So in 6 to 12 months, these are the type of conversations and the things that you should be discussing with your partner. What do you think about that? Because can you talk through hard things? That's a big one. Shit, that's another 0 to 3 months too. For me, a lot of this stuff. Maybe I move too fast.
You don't really know the hard. I don't know the hardships till later on. But once a person doesn't have any emotional intelligence, like if I come to you with a problem and I feel like you invalidate my feelings, if I come to you, I tell you something, and you just like, oh well, cause I don't want to hear that shit. You're invalidating my feelings. I'm letting you know if I feel some type of way about it. Either we can fix it and we fix it and we get past it, or
okay.
It ain't, you know, I would like for us to be able to have a conversation first before I jump out there.
You got to see how people handle conflict.
Yes.
I'm working on that myself because I snap, especially if you snap on me. You got attitude. So that's something I would like to fix.
I shut down. If you snap on me, I'm not talking to you. I'll be like, you snapping? All right, I'm going to call you.
Nah, I snap back. So that's something I'm working on for my future relationships.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
But I mean, like,
I be trying to look. I'm not saying little boy niggas, but it's just like you're having a temper tantrum right now, and you're gonna have to call me when you get more aligned. What the fuck wrong with you? Get off my
Align-
phone. Click.
Handle your emotions.
Okay?
That's funny.
Stifle the bullshit. And I'm banging.
Oh, I'm a big ass baby.
Yeah, I'm going to bang.
I want, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's a trauma response. That me just
I think that lowers the chances of things like going bad or something crazy happening. I think that's good.
And then if you start texting my phone, like, once you get me yelling at a fucking box, oh, it's up for you, bitch. Once you get me yelling at my fucking cellular device, bitch, you ain't gonna hear from me for fucking a week.
You ever witness somebody argue with somebody in public? They were like, no, I can't do it.
And you be looking at, once you get me to that and my vein popping out my forehead, we're fucking done.
And then you like, if they hang up, it just gets silent.
And everybody just looking at you like, motherfuckers just be looking at you like,
you know, you just gotta keep ringing up your shit. Like, oh, thank you.
That shit is crazy.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so number 4, commitment and future planning, 1 to 2 years. Decide whether this is a forever thing in 1 to 2 years. Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. I think by a year, you know if you should be in a relationship. I mean, you know sooner than that.
You know.
But I think it takes a year to like fully get to know someone. Because you want to see someone in all seasons. And when I say seasons, I don't mean just like financially or whatever it is. You want to see someone. I want to see you when you're angry. I want to see you when you're happy, man. I want to see how you are when you're sad.
Nigga get cold outside. He'll come shovel your car out.
I want to see, literal seasons. And the seasons of a human being.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see, when you're mad. I want to see when you're sad.
Yeah.
I want to see how you handle conflict. I want to see how your anger is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Once you start getting, another thing I'm not going with is a person yelling, raising their voice at me.
Yeah.
As soon as you raise your voice at me,
I want to see how you handle disappointment too.
Right.
Like, are you a weak ass bitch, or like, do you
like
you
what's up? You gonna be a crybaby ass motherfucker for the whole time? You gonna pick yourself up?
I want to see
bitch.
how you
and do you how you treat me when you going through stuff?
How you problem solve, and they should want to see that stuff from me too.
And I feel like a lot of the times when people are going through things, you get to see how they might not feel a certain way about you, but how they treat you while they're going through a situation.
I want to see
says a lot to me.
Yes, that is my biggest issue.
That says a lot to me.
Men.
How you treat me, if you going through something and you start treating me bad, I can't do it.
Because I don't do that.
I don't do that.
I can be going through the worst shit in life.
Yeah.
I'm still know how to be sweet and cool and kind to my partner.
Right, exactly. Or either if I'm not feeling
someone
it,
I'm dating, you
know what, babe, I'm not really feeling like myself today. I'm gonna have to like talk to you later.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you gonna let them guess. I'm gonna most likely tell them what's going on.
Yeah, I got something going on right now. We gonna redirect. I might not feel like hanging out tonight, or I might not be in my best mood. I don't want to eat your dick up. I'm going through something.
Yeah.
I can't eat the dick out. I'm going through something. I'm mourning. I'm depressed.
Oh man, but I had moments where I would get mad when the person was honest with me like that. I would get upset because I felt like they were doing it often. I'm like, what the shit? Do you like me? Are you okay?
Right.
You know, I had to redirect the whole situation. Like, maybe this person isn't really well or need to be in this if they feel like that all the time.
Okay, you said you're not well.
Okay, maybe
you're not in the right headspace to be with someone.
Yeah, but it took me a minute because at first I just kept thinking it was me.
Oh,
you know.
Oh.
So you got to think like, no, maybe it's you,
mm-hmm.
and because I'm great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm showing up, killing it.
Right. Okay. With a lot going on, and I'm
with a
still
lot
going
on. And I'm treating you the same.
With kindness.
With kindness.
Yeah, I don't like the flippy floppy shit. I don't like the inconsistency. Once you start doing that, it's up.
But I had to I guess that could be considered selfish when you're not, when someone's being dead honest with you and you're just
I was going to say that.
You're
not receiving, because they're trying to set a boundary and you're not respecting it. Yeah, it's just like it's not about you.
I don't respect niggas' boundaries. Okay. I'm a boundary breaker.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but usually when they switch up on me or they act weird. Mm-hmm. And that's right before I disappear, though.
Okay, yeah, but if you say you're doing something and you trying to create a boundary, and I find out that boundary is falsification, they think that this is your last resort. You're fucking done. You're fucking done. This is your last resort. You're cut off. You're done. You're done.
Yeah.
Fuck off my phone, dude.
No, okay.
Fuck
You're out of here, my guy.
Yeah, like, because some guys will be like, yeah, I'm going through a lot right now. My grandma, I'm good. You go to his grandma's house, he getting his dick sucked in the living room. I don't got time for that.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
I think the trauma from those experiences kind of play a part into why I'm like, nah, what's really going on? I'm about to pull up.
Yeah, but you feel it. You feel it deep in your. You feel it.
Yeah.
You feel it like when a motherfucker lying. You know.
Okay, so 1 to 2 years, they're saying commitment and future planning. You should know if this is a forever thing or not. You're probably talking about marriage, long-term finances. I like how they keep bringing up finances.
I like that too.
You know, long-term finances, maybe moving in together in 1 to 2 years. I think that's good. I said after 2 years of dating someone, I think it's good to move in after 2 years. It can be longer, but at least 2, in my opinion.
And we also, in the beginning, we should be disclosing our sexual panels. Like, yeah, I'm clean. This is the last time I got tested. All that type of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, like that's important
people don't
too.
talk about how they have that conversation, or if they have that conversation.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And the last but not least, number 5, engagement and long-term commitment, 2+ years. So locking in the foundation you've built, proposal, planning a life together, you know, the whole shebang.
2 years?
2+ years. Two
okay.
or more.
Yeah, I feel like 2 years is a good time to be dating and then get engaged.
Yeah. I think what I would like to practice in my next relationship, I would like to practice us sitting down and having a report with one another, like a quarterly assessment.
Okay, yeah.
Or something.
Such
or like
a fucking earth sign.
Or a yearly thing. Let's talk about how we did this year, what we didn't do, what we do. Is this gonna
I like a little 6
better?
months. I like every little 6 months.
Every 6 months, let's have a check-in to see if this is still making us happy.
Right, babe. What you like? Is there anything I could do better?
Yeah. Just like we do it at work. You know, why not do it in these relationships? What you think about that? Do you think that's just
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I'm such a Capricorn.
Yeah,
But
I'm not mad at it.
yeah, I mean, if you sit down every 6 months with your partner and kind of just go over
and what's next, and let's see what we're doing and where we headed.
Where are our current feelings at, and like, you know, see how we at. See how we are with each other right now.
And I like that because you can't, motherfucker can't say you didn't give them a chance to bring something up. If I love a good check-in.
Like, hey, I feel like you don't fuck me enough.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good time to have that conversation. Or, I want to do this or I want to do that. And I feel like we don't agree on these things. Like, you know, just like what do we call it? An annual report, or every 6 months, like a one-on-one, like you would have with your boss. Except these are 2 colleagues, two people in a relationship.
Cute.
Okay, I think that's cute. So yeah, motherfuckers, everybody ain't dating right. And I think a lot of these memes is throwing us off too. Like these memes, I be reposting them sometimes.
I feel like the internet is for shits and giggles. And if me and you are building a rapport or building something outside of that, and you know how I genuinely am, of course I'm going to chuckle. I might throw up a future meme every now and then. This shit is funny. It's bullshit. It's just all shits and giggles. But yeah I'm not out here...
And then, but you're like that. But a lot of people, dead ass, like, it means something having shit like that circulate. That's what people are reading, and that's what they are believing, and that's what they are bringing into fruition in their lives. Like, you know, certain shit. Like that's the mindset that's being set, especially on the impressionable people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, some people know we online doing shits and giggles. Some of us, most of us is, you know, we doing shits and giggles online. But a lot of people really feel like, oh, when you meet me, you need to have all them hoes going by tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the meme says so.
I mean, yeah, because it's funny, and you really better have them hoes going by tomorrow. Sometimes you really better have them hoes
Sometimes you really should have them hoes going by tomorrow. We feel like that deep down inside, but that's not correct dating.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not proper dating.
Yeah, but after a while, we do got to see what's going on because we're dragging it. What's going on? What we doing here? Because we wasting each other's time.
Do you have a roster? Somebody asked me the other day, you got a roster?
Do you?
No, I don't have a roster right now.
Yeah, me neither.
Not right now. I'm actually cool with that. I mean, like, I feel like my coochie clean. It's
okay,
good.
Coochie is clean. pH is balanced.
Okay, like when you get older, you be worrying about your shit a little bit more.
Bitch, I'm drinking hibiscus herb tea with ginger.
Yes, and I'm have herbs right here.
Don't worry. Yeah, so.
Yeah, but honestly,
that's a good outline. I can rock with that.
You can rock with what?
The outline. That's cute.
The outline, yeah. I think maybe a lot of men need to read it.
And women, because
women too, because we be rushing men. We be rushing men.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to say
them hoes need to be going by tonight.
I mean, not even just that. Like, people be having baby by strangers. Like, you're having a baby with, like, women, we gotta really, like, lock in and get to know the person. And men too. Like, you'll meet a girl and be like, yeah, what you doing tonight? I'm about to come over, or you come over. Now the bitch done robbed
y'all
you.
rushing and shit? Yeah.
The bitch done robbed you. She done took your PS5 and flipped it on eBay. Like, and cause you invited the bitch over and you don't know her, or either you had a baby with her and then you found out your family, her family is schizophrenic.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop living in lust.
Exactly.
Stop living in lust so much. I mean, have some lust, but don't live in there.
Have some goddamn decorum. Have some tact. How about that? You
start thinking.
Okay, you go meet the nigga family. It's the hills have eyes. You deep in the woods, meeting all types of.
Now you wonder why your kid walk funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
now your baby got a cleft foot because his great granddad had one, and you don't even tighten up. We gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up and break that generational curse. And I know that's a hot topic right there. It's a touchy situation, but the baby mom, baby father shit needs to die. I hate it. Hate it.
It is ass.
I hate it.
It's ass. It is. If I was to have a family, I definitely want an actual family in a unit. But, some shit be unplanned. Shit be happening with people. And I get that.
Is it unplanned? There's so many things you can do to
prevent
prevent that.
But to me, I think
it's
some of the smartest people to me, the people that had like one kid, and then
one and done.
That one kid, and then they get a second chance at love, and they doing it all, and they have the fairy tale ending, and like a Sierra type situation, on a high level or even a middle class level. I like seeing stuff like that because things do happen.
Yeah,
you can try a relationship, it don't work out. You or somebody y'all even tried to do the family thing and it just really wasn't given. Now y'all have to co-parent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's out there. But what you talking about with the
but before to have the babies, take those proper precautions right there, those steps. Yes. You get to know someone.
So ask AI what to do.
You fucking this person after knowing them for a month, y'all fucking raw, balls to the walls, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you like, man, I'm pregnant. 9 times out of 10, you might not want to get rid of the baby. He wants to keep the baby. He wants to continue on his legacy, as they say.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't follow the proper precautions. We're not doing the background checks on these men. We got to really look behind, like, all right, if he have a baby and he got children prior to the one that you have, and he left those ones, what do you think is going to happen?
And shout out to Drizz for sending the group chat an app. I won't say the name because they didn't give us no money or sponsorships, but an app that allows
it's like
you
a red flag app. You get to see who, like, you get to see if he has a criminal background, if he has, like, if he's on the sex offenders
on the list.
Girls will have pictures of them saying this is what happened, like with the receipts, the text message threads. It's get crazy. Like, it pulls up the guy's social media.
Yes. Speaking of all of that, we might as well segue into who did that crime.
Who did it?
Because who did that crime? Got them red flags on their back.
Sure. Teacher who allegedly encouraged fights is jailed on child endangerment allegations.
We thought they was pit bulls. Come on now, break.
Bitch, now we're fighting the kids like pit bulls.
He's like, come on now. It
was a lady.
Come on now.
It's a lady.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's
Black.
get into it. What?
That's a sister. No, y'all gonna fight it out. Put the guns down. Fight it out.
Look,
back in my day, we squabbled up. Fight it out.
And they got the video in here too.
And she right there letting them. All right, cut them loose.
This how it go.
Cut them loose.
The teacher was arrested and booked on 4 counts. She was fired last week after videos of in-class fighting was sent to school officials in Mesquite, Texas. A Texas middle school teacher fired last week after she alleged to encourage students in her class to fight has been arrested on suspicions of child endangerment, police said on Monday. Not going to say her name because it's going to give it away.
She black?
No.
She ain't black? She Hispanic.
Oh, yes.
She's a person of color. She had them motherfuckers lined up.
Natalie Garcia.
Was placing bets.
She was 24.
She was placing bets online. She set up a live.
Okay. She
had the kids. All right. Get in your corners.
Okay, she said square up.
And fight.
She said no hair pulling. Not a cockfight. She out of pocket. Her name was Natalie Garcia.
Natalie Garcia was in her bag.
Let me see if they have a picture of Natalie Garcia.
That's funny as hell.
They do, but it's in the video.
Okay, but I got it right though. Hispanic?
Yes.
Oh man, would y'all look at that, honey?
Mommy, you drawing, mommy.
She had them kids fighting.
Mommy, you draw. Muy malo, mommy. Muy malo.
I know she had that live jumping.
I don't know, but the kids was recording it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I wonder if she was encouraging them to fight when they had issues. Okay, what's the next
We're
one?
going to get on to the next one. Okay.
Who did that crime?
Bank robbery suspect calls ahead with demand for cash. Authorities in Connecticut say 2 would-be robbers tried phoning in to pull off a bank heist. It didn't work. I've heard drive-up robberies where they robbed a bank via drive-up videos, said the lieutenant. But I've never had someone call ahead and say, "Get the money, we're coming." So this motherfucker called up to the bank, said, "Yeah, we about to be up there in a minute."
Not them ordering a robbery takeout.
She said the employee hung up the phone and immediately called 911. Said the bank also initiated a lockdown, but not before the caller's accomplice was already inside, Ganger said. According to Ganger, the accomplice handed a teller a note demanding money, and it was the exact same time at the bank the employee was talking on the phone to. Yeah, the same person was on the phone. And after passing the note collecting about $900, the suspect quietly asked to be let out the bank.
And they actually gathered the money when they called?
They gave him the money. Hold on. The suspect left the bank and encountered a police officer who ordered him to stop. The suspect tried to run to the car where the other suspect was waiting, but both were arrested without incident. But both were arrested without incident. The 2 are charged with first-degree robbery and threatening in the first degree.
White.
One of them was on probation and held up another bank several years ago.
It's given a white and black duo.
You know what? Now that I think about it, they only put one person up here, and it was the black man.
Oh, my thing is,
here we go, right here.
Not them calling
ahead of time. Girl, you know
that was stupid.
Girl, you know they wouldn't.
Yeah, that was an inside job. Somebody was up in there. That was an inside job. Yeah, you will call. You know what I mean? Because first of all, by the time you get here, the cops already here. It's just a dumb plan. This ain't fucking Chinese food. You can't order a robbery.
He said, "I have 15 minutes." He said, "I get
I 15 minutes. How much in cash? 15 minutes."
Stupid. What the hell?
Oh shit!
I felt like that was some of the most stupidest shit you could ever do.
Yes. All right. That was who did that crime. Okay. And it was 2 people but black. Okay. They showed the black person. Maybe because his shit was already in the system.
No, it was one that was
white?
Garcia.
Oh, Hispanic.
Yeah, Garcia.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah. But anyway. It is time for a anonymous confession. I'm going to try to get through this fast, y'all, okay? Everyone thinks I'm living a dream. I've got the ring, the man. Basically, our wedding is pretty much going to be a fairy tale. It's going to be really nice. It's just months away. My fiance is the kind of man like women pray for. Safe, dependable, madly in love with me. And I'm walking around like I deserve him. When I'm hiding a really ugly truth right now. I slept with my ex and now I'm pregnant. And the worst part is I think it's his. I'm not really sure. It was supposed to be over. He broke my heart years ago, but I swore I'd never let him back in. He just has like a special hold on me that I can't really, let go of. But when he showed up out of nowhere, all charmed, feeling good, smelling good, everything just was out of nowhere. I was stupid and I was weak. And we had like a little one-night stand while my man was out of town. Oh, man, this is a secret that I cannot erase. Now my body's changing. My wedding dress barely fits. I'm lying through my teeth to my man who wants to spend life with me. And, now my ex found out I'm pregnant on Facebook, and he's been calling and texting on Facebook.
Because the husband think it's his.
Yeah, I mean, well, she's obviously showing now, or, they're announcing. She's being this fiance to this man, so she's announcing, different little things that's happening. Pregnancy, weddings in a few months, shit like that. But anyway, she said, my ex been texting me and calling and showed up to my job, sent flowers, and part of me wants him to stay away, but another part of me is like, wait, should we be together? Is this our real chance? And what if this baby is his? She said, girl, I'm caught up. I am caught up. Okay, the man I'm about to marry also is very financially well stable and takes care of me and loves me.
Girl, and you follow us, and this is what the fuck you out here doing? Continue.
All I know is that one night shattered everything, and I don't know what to do. Do you think I should just wait and have the baby tested? That's what she's asking.
You're dumb. You should never have sex with that other man. Shame on you. Shame. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna hold you. Shame on you. Put your head down and shame, bitch. Shame. Shame.
But we gotta give her some solid advice. What you think?
Or what? If you want to be a whore that you are, say no. If you want to be the whore that you are, I would go get an abortion and say that I had a miscarriage.
Yeah. That's one thing. But if she don't believe in abortions and she want to keep it, you can get a DNA test, I believe, before the baby is here. It's a special one you can get at like 6 months.
Yeah, but then you gotta wait 6 months, and then they're gonna know that it's not his kid.
Yeah, I mean, well, if he's your ex kid, get back with your ex.
Oof. What if you don't even want the
Because
baby?
you know why you don't deserve that good man. Get back with your ex. Homegirl.
Let me get the nigga. That's what I'm about to say.
Fuck all this, girl. You can stop listening to the podcast. Right. We give a fuck.
Right, bitch, because you out of pocket. I ain't gonna use a slider.
And then on some real shit, get the baby tested, and whoever baby it is, stay with that man.
You a slider.
Because, honey, you already messed up. You already deep up in it.
Yeah. All right, let me stop judging you.
Okay.
Let me stop.
Yeah, we're being mean. She genuinely, because she slipped up. She slipped up.
That's a big ass slip, man.
That's
and then you had sex with another man and you didn't use protection. You're out of pocket with an engagement ring on your finger.
Yeah. I wonder if she took the ring off before she
Oh, girl, back shots with the ring. Oh, Lord, girl.
Girl, we ain't got nothing for you, and that's Girls Got Giggles.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.